Valley Club, there are a lot of teams in Marvel Strike Force. Some are great, most are trash. And in this video, we're gonna help you differentiate. We're gonna count down the top 10 teams in Marvel Strike Force right now. So you're ready to see which ones are good, which ones to avoid. You know what you do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin and I hope you're having an excellent day. In this video, we are talking about the 10 best teams in Marvel Strike Force right now. This is a little different video than the only 10 teams you need to win, which is a video that I did on this channel about a month or two ago. With that video, we're talking about the only 10 teams that you need, not necessarily the best teams. One example is the Alpha Flight. That is the team that you need for the Spotlight raids, but I don't think they're one of the best teams in the game right now. So a little different definition of this. And if you get some value from this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new video goes up. There's at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos every single week on this channel. And I want to thank those folks over at Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. It's actually a really great time to start playing Raid Shadow Legends. If you are a new player or a veteran player starting a brand new account, you use that QR code up there or use the link in the description to download a brand new copy of Raid. You're gonna get 4 epic characters for free and a legendary on day 1. As soon as you're done with your tutorial, you'll get Uugo in your account, one of the best epic champions out there. Can place a decreased defense and a block buffs on the enemies. Also has emergency revive. Level 25, which I also reached on day 1, you're gonna get Tagoar, one of the best epic revivers out there. Level 45, you get Fayne for free, a great champion that you can bring to the clan boss. And then at level 50, you get Mausoleum Mage. This guy's nasty, great epic support champion that you get for free. And then within your first 24 hours, use the code Monkey King to get a free Sun Wukong. This is my favorite champion in Raid Shadow Legends right now. Great in the arena and PvP content, and also is my main campaign farmer in PvE content right now. And make sure you check out my second channel all about Raid Shadow Legends. Actually just did a video about all the promo codes going on right now, so get even more free stuff, guys. So check out Raid, scan that QR code, or use that link to download a fresh copy, guys. But let's jump into the game so we can talk about the best teams in Marvel Strike Force right now. Now, if you watch any of the previous videos on this channel, you know the way that I value teams and value characters. And for me, the top mode in the game right now is Arena, because that is where you can win some power cores, and power cores can help you in every single aspect of the game, something that you're doing daily as well if you're trying to climb in the ranks or stay at the current rank that you're at. So Arena teams, arena characters are going to have a lot of value in my opinion. Then the raids, that's something that you're doing every day, something that you and your alliance are participating in for rewards. And now that they have these intel on these raid nodes, raid teams have become a little bit more important than they were in the past. Then we have Cosmic Crucible and War. Both of these game modes next week will start to award intel for those knockout rewards. So they got a little more value as well, but that's the way that I value these teams: arena, raids, and then everything else. So with that said, let's start with the first team on this list, and it's not going to be a raid team. It's not going to be an arena team. We're going to start with number 10, and that is going to be the Starjammers. Starjammers, they are a great Cosmic Crucible team. If you are looking to unlock Professor X, you need Lilandra. She is a requirement, not a option for you. As far as the other game modes, Starjammers are going to be really great in War and any other game mode that you could bring this full team, not necessarily the raids or arena, but any of these like pocket dimensions or any of these flash events, any of these negative zone type events that you could bring Starjammers in. They will be a very good team. Lilandra's probably the most important member of this team just because of the requirement of the Professor X saga, but man, Havoc wrecks me because of this passive. When an enemy attacks this character, a Starjammer ally or an X-Men ally, oh, he's got kind of that Gambit effect. Attack that enemy, 300% piercing. This is unavoidable. Gains 50% damage if that enemy has barriers. So yeah, very strong team. Havoc provides a lot of counterattacking for Starjammer and X-Men allies. That very good team. Starjammers comes in number 10 on this list. All right, next team on this list, and you could argue that this team is a little higher because one of the characters on this list or on this team is very involved in the arena meta, and that is Old Man Logan and the Merks for money. And Old Man Logan just had some diamonds come available last week, and he does have all those pre-Ares stats, but he is still such a beast in pretty much any game mode that you could build him in. Now, there's more counters to him. There's more ways that he could die. And like I said, with those pre-Ares stats, he's not as good as he once was, but kind of with these diamonds, you're kind of getting a lot of that stuff back. Old Man Logan is great. And if you're bringing Pandapool and Deadpool into war with Old Man Logan, well, they're going to keep reviving Dakin. Some great synergy with Old Man Logan. And Deadpool was always a great character. She was on the New Warriors and now just kind of extended a lot of the New Warrior bonuses to these Mercs for money. But yeah, great in war. Pretty good in Cosmic Crucible. You're going to use Old Man Logan in Cosmic Crucible, probably not using the rest of these characters. Maybe if you're using like an old school New Warriors team for a cleanup, maybe Deathpool is going to be involved, but a lot of this team is still in the meta because of Old Man Logan. Such a strong kid. Claws out on his ultimate. He has a stun and a revive once on his special. Very, very strong character. Gains speed when he's attacked. This guy is such a beast, and like I said, he is involved in the arena battle right now. So for me, this team comes in at number 9. Wherever you could use this team, or maybe not this whole team, but wherever you could use Old Man Logan, this team will have some domination for you. So lots of value with the Mercs for money still in this game, even about a year after the release. Moving on for the Mercs for money with their great legendary character to the Astral team with the other legendary character that's really, really great right now in Shadow King. These guys are made for Battle World, which comes around once a month. And if you have this team, well, you and your alliance could get some easy null shards because this team is designed to beat that null boss in Battle World. You got Shadow King, who has a lot of value in a lot of game modes. His ultimate is a beast. A lot of times you have to option when you're in the Astral. You have to go after Shadow King to avoid his ultimate or the special, or you go after Doctor Strange so that your characters can't be revived. Ancient One also very strong. Lots of game mode that she is involved in. And Emma Frost is another character that's involved in the arena meta right now. So very, very strong team with the Astral team. You do need them. Get you some null shards. And unfortunately, if you don't have Old Man Logan, it's going to be harder to unlock Shadow King right now. His event is going on as of me recording this. So if you're watching this as this video is released, hopefully you can get more Shadow King shards if you don't already have them at 7 yellow stars. But yeah, really, really good team here. They are specialized in Battle World. You're not really using anyone outside of Emma Frost in arena. You're not really using these characters in the raids, but yeah, whatever content, kind of like the Mercs for money and the Star Jammers, whatever content you could bring the full Astral team in, it will be dominant. And I'm talking like these tower modes or pocket dimensions, things like that. Yeah, there's a very, very good team in the Astral team. And another team that is going to be dominant in pretty much whatever game mode you can use them in, except for the raids and except for arena, it is a Liberty team. Very good in Cosmic Crucible, offense and defense. Very good in war. They're designed for war, and you're going to get a lot of extra value with them if you are using them in a pocket dimension, or if you're using them in a tower mode or something like that. Very, very good team. Lots of damage. Huge damage from Captain Sam. Huge damage from Peggy Carter, and lots of turn meter manipulation with Falcon Joaquin. Very, very good 3-piece right here. Patriot also adds some value. War Machine, not as much, but he's a member of this team, and on this full team in war, he is very good as well. But I really, really like the Liberty team. They are dominant in the game mode that I don't like the most in war, but yeah, they're great anywhere that you could use them. So yeah, this is one of the top teams in the game right now. All right, the next team is kind of 3 teams in one. This is the first raid team on this list. It is the Uncanny Avengers, which also breaks off into the Immortal X-Men for Cosmic Crucible and the Mighty Avengers for War. But this is a team that you need for the Spotlight raids right now. Hercules is great. My goodness, whenever I see an enemy Hercules, he's kind of slow. But if he gets his ultimate or special off, man, a lot of my characters are in trouble. So Hercules is a great character. Jean Grey is a great character. Storm, huge damage numbers. I love using her in Cosmic Crucible as part of that. Immortal X-Men. Falcon, turn manipulation. Beast was a good character, but now he has updated stats and is part of a relevant team as well. So this whole team, very, very good. You need them for the Spotlight raid, so it's not an option to build them. It is an option if you want to build up the Immortal X-Men or the Mighty Avengers for their other use in Cosmic Crucible and War. But yeah, you need this team in the raids. And super easy to sim the Spotlight raids with these characters built up. So yeah, this is one of the best teams in the game right now, and the required team right now in the game as well. Next team on this list is not even fully in the game yet. As I'm recording this, Hyperion does not even get released until next week. So no way to get a full Thunderbolts team as I'm recording this. Maybe if you're watching this future, Thunderbolts are already in the game. But yeah, they are a raid team. They are the solution for the bio raids. And Ghost Taskmaster really good right now. And even without Hyperion, they're seeing it at high levels. High Victoria Hand, Songbird, and the rework Taskmaster and Ghost can still clear the bio section of the Chaotic Storm Omega raids. So really good in the raids. Questionable value outside the raids. I know in some of the testing on the playtest server for War, they were okay. Some teams that were able to beat, some teams that you would think they would beat wasn't very good. I don't think it's a good test because a lot of times on the test server, teams are either better than they seem or not as good as they seem. I think in actual gameplay with some diamonds on these characters, they're going to be better in War and Cosmic Crucible. There's no testing in Cosmic Crucible, but do think they're going to have some value, especially with the upcoming rules that favor them in War and Cosmic Crucible. And their placement, honestly, is kind of a guess. We know they're going to be great in the raids. They're designed for the raids. They smashed the raids, even at 3 stars on the test server. They smashed the raids. Big question is in the Cosmic Crucible and War. I'm assuming that they're going to be a lot better than what's indicated on a test server, but this ranking may fluctuate a lot. They may go all the way to the top of all these raid teams, or not even be on this list, kind of like the alpha fight. But this is where I have this team right now. Next on this list is the Orchis team. They are a really good team inside the raids. There was a little issue of the Chaotic Storm raids when it first launched, and they weren't really reliably simming it. Haven't had an issue for about 3 weeks. I think there was something going on in the background of the game, and then they fixed it. But very good inside the raids. Good outside the raids as well. They're great on defense in Cosmic Crucible, depending on the room. Great on defense in War as well. They are countered by a bunch of teams, but you do have to use a pretty big one of these meta counters to beat this Orchis team. Lots of damage from Lady Deathstrike, lots of damage from Nimrod. You get some counterattacks from Omega Sentinel. You got a lot of Sentinel bots on the field, so that kind of spreads out that damage, and hopefully your enemies target those Sentinel bots, and he just gets more. The more Sentinel bots on the field, the more damage Nimrod's going to do from his special as well. And then you got some potential revives and buff flips and buff on the enemies as well with Scientist Supreme. So really good team, dominant in the raids where they're supposed to be good, but in other game modes, War, Crucible, Pocket Dimensions, things like that, they're a great team as well. And coming in slightly ahead of the Orchis team, because the Nightstalkers are a good counter to the Orchis. It is the Nightstalkers. Blade, great character, and a character that I'm working on for Professor X Saga. Same thing with Oath. Planning to take both of these characters into the city section. Agatha was a great character on release, and now these updated stats and this Nightstalker tag, man, she's doing a lot of damage all over the place. Man-Thing is a great Preton tank and provides the entire team with speed. Moon Knight does some damage, but is probably the character that you're going to replace if you're looking to replace somebody on this team. Not in the raids, but maybe in Cosmic Crucible War or one of the other Flash game modes, you might want to replace Moon Knight. But yeah, Blade, turn meter control, lots of damage. Got a big opening AoE attack very fast with Oath as well. So great team. Build up the Nightstalkers. Are going to give you value in the raids and also value in the other game modes as well. So yeah, great team right here. And while you might argue that the Merks for money could be the number 2 team because of Old Man Logan, or the Astral team because of the X-Men Emma Frost, I'm choosing the Vigilantes as the number 2 team because there's a value in the raids. Very good in the raids. And they were beating that annoying Spider Society, or previously Spider Society section in the Chaotic Storm raids for the skill section. And surprisingly, very good in Cosmic Crucible, counters a lot of teams, very good in War as well, and very fun to use in the Battle World, the section with the Harbinger traits that we could use these characters for. So very good team. Lots of damage from Silver Sable. That is probably the big character on this team. We got a stun, an early stun from Hitmonkey. Huge AoE damage from Punisher and Daredevil Modern with the heals, with the taunts, with everything else. Elektra is on a team that can revive herself. She has a big ultimate as well. So yeah, this is the number 2 team in my book, but let me know in the comments, should the Merks for money be here? Should the Astral team be here? Let me know your thoughts as we move on to the number 1 team in the game, in my opinion, and that is the Annihilators. And when I talk about the Annihilators, usually not talking about Ultimus, I'm definitely not talking about Silver Surfer. It is this 3-piece here. Endgame Thanos, Gladiator, Gore, very good 3-piece, and they are involved in the arena right now. They've been involved in the arena meta, some version of these 3, maybe one of these 3, maybe all of these 3. Ever since launch, they were involved in the arena meta. Thanos Endgame passive is such a beast. First time this character drops below 50% health, clearing all negative effects on self and Annihilator allies, reduce the duration of all positive effects by 5 on all enemies. Any positive effect that has a duration of 0 expires instantly, including Safeguard. Very, very strong. Then he's going to attack everybody. 400% piercing, 30% drain, more focus, unavoidable, cannot be blocked. And then we got Gladiators, huge pre-taunt tank, so annoying to get through. He has healing, he has barrier, he's the taunter, and he also could apply Safeguard to Annihilator allies, immunity to Annihilator allies as well. Very, very strong tank. And last but not least is Gore, the God Butcher, strong character. He clears charge on his ultimate, his special, and his basic, which is a death sentence to some characters like Black Knight, like Old Man Logan. A few other characters need that charge to really make them go. Really, really strong character, really good. And this 3-piece has been involved in the arena meta, like I said. Also great in other game modes, great in War, great in Cosmic Crucible, great in Battle World, great in the Professor X Saga. At least these 3 are great in the Professor X Saga. And that's the list. 2 honorable mention teams. One is the Illuminati. Captain Britain is still a great character. Hank Pym, Black Panther, Shuri, great. They do have the pre-Ares stats, so they're kind of falling out of the meta slowly. The last team I want to mention is the Extreme X-Men. While not great on their own, with Old Man Logan, they can clear the mutant section of the raids. And now that I think about it, maybe that Merks for Money should have been a little higher into this list, though. Let me know your thoughts on all of it. And if you got some value from this video, leave it a like. Check me out on social media. Check out my second channel, all about Rage Shadow Legends, a game that I've been playing for about 2.5 months. And if you want to see what are the best characters to farm right now in Marvel Strike Force, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hulk Fist Bump, ValleyFlyin out.